Okay, it says, please tell me about spiritual fasting. I've always done it for health, intermittent fasting. Um, so there's a few different ways that I talked about in the video prior to the video on intermittent fasting. One way I've done frequently growing up and as an adult um, is a 3-day spiritual fast. So in the 3-day spiritual fast, there would be no food, no water. You would have preferably a light, healthy meal the night before you start. And then when you get ready to start, consecrate yourself as far as praying. A certain scripture that I've been known to use is Our Father which art in heaven, saying that prayer to initiate your fast. Having a specific oil, prayer oil, that you've either made or received from someone you know who has already done spiritual fasting, which means, so when spiritual fasting is done, when making a prayer oil, that person is to fast from food, vices if they have them, water, television, anything that would take their mind off of spiritual matters. While this is being done to make a prayer oil, a person is to, during that fast, every day of that fast, you are to, first of all, make the oil. Most people use olive oil as a base, or jojoba oil as a base, or almond oil as a base. With that, they add any specific oils they feel spiritually led to add. For example, if you want blessing, there's basil, calm, serenity, relaxation, lavender, refreshing of the spirit, peppermint. Anyway, you take these oils, you mix it with your base oil. Most commonly used in my family, the base oil is olive oil. Each day of this fast, you are to get down on your knees, or you can lay prostrate on the floor before the oil, presenting the oil to your God, to your higher power, every day of the fast. So while you're praying and you're consecrating yourself, and during this time, you're also reading your sacred text. For us, I was born and raised into a very heavy Christian family. So during those days, we would be reading the Bible, listening to praise and worship music, or watching spiritual movies that align with the same principles. But getting before the oil, you can lay face down on the ground, prostrate before the oil, lay your hands on this oil, and every single time during the fast, you're praying for this oil to be infused with the power of God. The power of God for healings, miracles, peace, calm, serenity, exorcisms. These are the things that you're praying for, and you're laying your hands on this oil. You do this every single day during the fast, whether it is a 3-day fast. There's 3-day, 5-day, 10-day, 21 days, and the big one is 40 days. So, in the video I made before, my grandmother would do several 40-day fasts. And during this time, she would be doing a 40-day fast. Many people would send her different things, whether it be a book, a watch, a wallet, a purse, special items. All of these items were prayed over and anointed, just like the prayer oil, during every single day of the fast. This is done believing that with the intention, focus, and sacrifice put into consecrating your prayer oil, that is what anoints it and makes it potent and powerful. So other belief systems, they do this with their holy water. They consecrate it with a fast. This is the main reason Christ talked about spiritual warfare, exorcisms, how to handle demonic activity, is that some things come out by prayer and fasting. So normally everybody will have one day a week that they fast. Why? Because you don't know what may come your way. You don't know if, for example, you might randomly get hit by a pickup, a semi truck, which is so interesting. I forgot to mention that. Okay, so yes, I was rear-ended by a semi truck. Yes, my truck, my 2016 Ford Explorer was completely totaled, which hurt my feelings because it was so beautiful. You know, it had the beige leather interior. Anyway, all jokes aside, I noticed when it was time to go and clean out my car to surrender it because my truck was totaled. In the front seat of the car was a bottle of prayer oil that my dad had made. Um, he made this oil for my son. He made both of my younger two sons prayer oil because my younger son said that, you know, he was feel different energies, sense different things, and it didn't feel right. Sometimes it scared him. So my dad has several oils that he would make a large, if he was to do a fast, he would make a large amount of this prayer oil and then put it in small vials, containers to give it out to people who need it. So in the front of my truck was some prayer oil, and I looked and I was like, okay. No wonder I have no broken bones. No wonder. Essentially, I was sore, bruised up, learned some vital things about my health that did not have my awareness at the time, but I was rear-ended by a semi truck with no broken bones. And that oil was in the front of my truck. And I saw it, picked it up, put it in my purse, and kept it moving. So hopefully I didn't jump around too much, but I tried to give you the gist of spiritual fasting, the different types of fast that you can do. Like I said, 3-day fast, no food, no water. 5-day fast, no food, no water. 10-day fast. No, I said 5-day fast, no food. You can have a little water. 10-day fast, 10-day water fasting. But you're not drinking water to get full off it. You're drinking water just to periodically hydrate yourself, okay? If you were to do a 21-day fast, that is, I think that is just food, sometimes fruit juice, sometimes milk, depending on spiritually how you feel guided and led to do it. And then if you go for a 40-day fast, that is, according to the way I was taught, that is just water. But Dr. Miles Monroe, yes, the lady who commented, Monroe, you are right. He taught that you can use water, fruit juices like cranberry juice, 100% apple juice, 100% orange juice, specifically cranberry juice, and milk during the 40-day fast to keep you focused. So I will try to make another video. If I skipped around too much and you have questions, go ahead and comment below and I'll try to make a video response to answer your question. But the intention of spiritual fasting is to increase you spiritually, increase your personal relationship, increase your faith so that you can use your faith, just like the different people in the Bible. Whenever it came to their faith, what they would do is they would call out for the power of God to come down. And being able to do that helped them to succeed in whatever they were to do. So, another video coming up next. I didn't mean for it to be almost 9 minutes.